Hello, everybody. This is Corey, the Credit Warrior Winston, and I just want to take the time out to say thank you. If you were scrolling, up and down your news feed and you happen to come across this video, just want to say thank you, and welcome to all of my new fans. This is my introductory video, just welcoming you to my fan page, and I'm making this video. I got my notes right here, so if I'm looking up and down at the camera, that's why. I want to tell you, who Sterling Credit Group is and why we should be your number one choice for credit repair. So we've been in business since March of 2000. That makes about 19 years now. And over that time, we cleaned up roughly about 75,000 clients and accounting. We average on raising person's credit score anywhere from 120 to 200 plus points across all three credit bureaus, and we don't work on one credit bureau at a time. We work on all three during the course of your contract. So, for a lack of a better word, I'm not going to lie to you. This is not a magic trick. It takes time. It's a process. And if anyone tells you otherwise, so for example, if someone looks at your credit report and says, hey, you know what, I could have you at an 800 credit score by next Tuesday, they're flat out lying to you. And I'm going to tell you why. The human factor plays a big role during the process. And what I mean by that is the person sitting behind the desk at the credit bureaus, do they want to be at work? Or do they have a death in their family? Are they having a bad day? Or are they having a good day? Are they about to go on vacation? Is it Friday? They had a new baby? That's what I mean. You can't really, say that. And let's see. And most credit repair companies, they'll get off about 40 to 50% of the negative items off your credit report, and about half of that will pop back on, leaving you roughly about 20 to 25%, sometimes 30 to 35%, if you're lucky. But I mean, that still helps you. And then on the other hand, we generally get off about 85 to 95% of the negative items off your credit report, sometimes 100, but we just can't guarantee that. Even, we do see it, but, no one can say, hey, I can get 100% off your credit report. That's a flat out lie. So, and then I'm never going to say never, but it's been almost 18 years since we had a client call us to say, hey, this came back on my credit report. If that does happen, it's a very small chance that it does. But if it does, all you got to do is just reach out to us. We go back after that negative item a second time. And then after that, by law, it has to stay off. The creditors and the credit bureaus can't add anything back to your credit report a third time. You just can't do it. So that's why we say whatever we remove is going to stay off permanently. And then we also come with a 7-year guarantee that nothing like what we remove, it stays off your credit report. But like I said before, it's been over 18 years since we had anybody call that said something comes back on the credit report. So then we don't charge up front either. Other credit repair companies like to charge. I've heard astronomical rates. I've heard one lady I was talking to, she got charged like $600 up front before the person, even did anything, and that's just flat out wrong. So if you have any credit repair company trying to charge you like a large sum like that up front, then run far away. So. But yeah, we don't charge up front, and then with us, you pay for 6 months of service, and then we give you an additional 6 months for free. So that's unheard of. No other credit repair company will offer you that. And some people say, well, why do you do that? And I tell them because what we find is it should take no person or credit repair company longer than 6 months to get your credit where it needs to be. So that's why we only charge you for 6 months of service. We give you an additional 6 months absolutely free. And then what happens next? So you sign up, right? And you're probably wondering, okay, well, what happens next? We're going to put you in our system, and then what we're going to do is called a quick score. I'm sorry, I haven't had my coffee yet. And what that does is it gives you about an additional 10 to 25 points in 10 days. It's just something we do for free. And then we'll order your credit bureaus, and they'll come in the mail in about 10 to 12 days. And then as soon as you get them, you can email it, fax it, however you need to send it, or you can just send it through the regular mail. And then you're gonna repeat this process during the 6 months. So as soon as you get anything in from your creditors or the credit bureaus, it's gonna look like junk mail too, because they hope you throw it away, open everything during the credit repair process. So And let's see, I want to make sure I'm covering my bases. And then one of our representatives they'll call you, they'll go over the process with you, go over your method of payment, make sure your payment information is accurate. And then let's see. Mm, so you'll receive credit bureaus in the mail roughly every 36 days, give or take a day or two. And then it's going to show you what's been deleted and what's been verified. What's been deleted, that means it's gone. And then what shows is verified, we have to go right back after. And then I'm going to tell you something. If you don't see, results the first, second, third round, that doesn't mean nothing is happening. So it's just the credit bureaus and the creditors are just playing hardball. That's all it is. So don't get discouraged if, everything doesn't fall off right away. Like I said, it's a process, and, you can't really control what the credit bureaus and the creditors, say or do. So just give us time. And then let's see. So things you can do to help, us during the process. Number one, stay current with your open accounts, meaning no late payments. That accounts for about 35% of your credit score. And the moment you miss a payment, it can take your score, easily 90 to 100 points. Not saying, that number's accurate. That's just on average what we see. So 1 or 2 late payments, that can really, really drop your score. So it's very important to stay on top of your current open accounts. And then also watch your credit utilization. That's about 30% of your credit score. So you don't want to overuse an account. So let's say, for example, you got an account that has a $500 available balance. You don't want to use more than 100 or 125 every month. So if you do, that's when your score starts dropping. Once you get past that 30% utilization rate, that's when you'll start seeing a decrease in your scores. So if possible, please, watch how you use your accounts. And let's see, establish new credit as needed, only if needed, meaning get a secured card or two. If you have, no credit, that's very, very important. You want some credit. So if you feel comfortable just opening one, secured card or getting like a small loan from your bank to build credit, that's what you have to do. And then stay in contact with us. Any phone call, text, or email that you get from us, please stay in contact with us. That way you always know what's going on in the process. And, we'll also provide our corporate office number. So let's see. But yeah, I think I covered everything. So I'm sorry if this was a longer video than you expected, but I just wanted to take the time to really go through who Sterling Credit Group is, and why we should be your number one choice for credit repair. So if you have any questions that you don't feel comfortable putting in the comments below, feel free. You can scroll up to the very top of my page, and there should be a send message button. Click that, and then we could talk privately about your particular situation. And then if you found this video valuable, or someone that can use my services, do a few things for me. Click the like button on this video. Click the share not share video. Click the share button on this video. And then if you have any particular questions, mind putting down in the comments, feel free to ask them. Or if you rather just ask your questions in private, like I said, scroll up, click that send message button, and then we could talk about your situation. All right. Well, y'all have a great day, and I hope that you found this video valuable and informative. And thank you again for being a fan on my page, and I hope you tell your family and friends to stop by my page and pay me a visit. All right. Y'all have a great day. God bless. Bye.